Hello, everybody.
How's everybody doing? Who's all logged in?
I heard we're having a German cooking class tonight, so I
Is
couldn't
it?
resist. I'm here again.
Sven's here. Yes,
Hey guys.
already.
Hi,
Hey
Ryan.
guys. How's everybody doing?
Good. We sold a lot of kits.
Yes.
It's a
Some people
popular
are going to
class.
do tomorrow because it's a bit too late for them. So it's all
Late,
good.
6
People
o'clock.
watch. I know, but kids go to bed at 7, you know, the whole deal. So
Okay.
yeah, good. So, hey guys, how's everybody? Welcome back to our cooking show here, sponsored by Subaru. We are very happy to be back again to be cooking with you guys and having everybody come pick up their kits. So everybody knows what we're cooking? Yes? No?
Ja, Kaesespaetzler mit 2 Umlauts.
Two
Käse
umlauts.
und Spätzle
Spätzle.
mit 2 Ä.
Yeah, for sure.
But the dish is
What is
Yeah,
it?
yummy.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Yum.
Okay, never
Okay.
mind.
Perfect.
So yeah, the housekeeping rules again. So we're asking everybody to turn off their cameras, mute yourself. But if you have any questions, feel free to just unmute yourself, say, hey, I got a question. And then we'll slow down, speed up, taking a break or whatsoever.
Yeah.
Later on, we also have a special guest from Germany, a
Ooh.
friend of mine, Constantine, who supplies us with a lot of awesome German knives. We'll talk about that later. And yeah, I think we are ready to cook.
Cook. Is everybody in? Everybody's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody more in the waiting room, right? We
No
all
more
good?
in the reading room. Perfect.
Awesome. Then let's get to the kit.
Okay. Do you guys have any questions so far before we start? Anybody?
Can you guys see us and hear us? Yeah? Thumbs up. You can also use the chat.
Yes.
We're very flexible. I see 1 thumb up. Okay,
Perfect.
awesome. Thanks, Thomas.
Give us a thumbs up,
David.
thumbs up, thumbs
Yep.
up. Okay, perfect. All right. So we have iPad. Who's iPad? What's your name?
4. It's okay.
Who's iPad? What's your name?
Terry is there too.
Okay.
Awesome.
Perfect.
We're
Okay.
all on time this time. 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's get to the kit.
Okay, before we start, everybody just make sure you have a pot of boiling water already going. Tonight, when you unpack the kit, you'll see a lot of stuff. But if you have like a strainer, that would be good to do the noodles. And a
Spätzle?
spatula for the spätzle, a spatula or a dough cutter, and then a small cutting board, basically.
Yeah, let's go over all the stuff.
Yeah, so we can tell people
So
what
if
they
you don't have
need.
the strainer, what else would work? A cutting board, right?
A cutting board,
We
yeah,
have,
small
we're
cutting.
gonna show you guys different ways to do the spätzle. There's about like 3, 4,
3.
there are 3 kinds to make spätzle. 3 ways.
3 ways.
Okay.
I don't even know how this goes on.
We'll
Okay,
figure that out later.
I got it. Okay, anyways, okay.
It's probably over-engineered.
It's over-engineered, over-German engineer. It isn't. It's so easy, but I can't figure it out
Okay.
right now.
We have a recipe card. Everybody should have one.
Yes, can I have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see the optional stuff on top. German Bratwurst. Did everybody
made
pick
out
up a
of veal?
bratwurst?
Not everybody. Some people are vegetarians. Some people can't eat beef. So I get
This
it.
is veal.
Veal is baby cow.
Okay, you said. Oh yeah.
Veal.
Never mind. I got a brain fart. Okay, I'll get it. We have a free-range eggs from Mans,
Yeah.
local eggs.
I'll leave those here.
We have Gurke.
Gurke. Everybody's gonna
Cucumber.
learn some German
Oh
tonight.
yeah, we're speaking Deutsch
Gurke.
tonight. Okay.
German? I mean,
So
cucumber.
I always say German and then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
translate
exactly.
it.
Okay.
Speck.
Speck is speck. Well, basically bacon or, yeah, bacon.
No, it's
It's
different
not
than
bacon.
bacon.
Cured ham, dry cured ham with the skin still on, or pancetta in Italian.
Okay.
Good.
Most Germans like that the most. This is auf Deutsch. I forgot it on German. Sorry. Sparkling water.
Yeah, what's in German?
Wasser. I don't know, like
Kohlen.
Kohlen. Kohlen?
Kohlensauer?
Yeah.
Wasser mit
Something like that, yeah.
Kohlensauer. Wasser mit Kohlensauer. Oh,
Heißt
does
das nicht
anybody?
Sprühwasser?
Sorry, Ingrid?
Heißt das nicht Sprühwasser?
Sprudelwasser.
Sprudelwasser. Yeah.
Genau. Dankeschön, Ingrid.
Bitteschön.
Sven's forgetting his German now. Okay, we also have chives. Okay, what is it in Deutsch? Auf
I
Deutsch?
forget all my Deutsch. Like Schnitt something?
Schnittlauch
Schnittlauch.
and dill, which is
Dill.
no.
So embarrassed.
Ingrid?
Nothing is
Constantine?
scripted. It's okay. So we have more speck.
More speck. Okay.
And then this makes a huge difference, the cheese.
So we've got two types of cheese. We've got Gruyere, and then we've also got a, it's like a, what is it called? Edam cheese. Edam cheese?
Edam.
Edam.
Yep, European cheese.
Okay. Shallots.
Schalotten.
Shallots.
Oh, this is your secret
Yeah,
ingredient.
my secret ingredient to make it like yellow looking. Ingrid?
Dill heißt Dill auf Deutsch.
Yeah, dill
See?
heißt dill.
This is my Schwarz.
I have no idea. Okay, turmeric,
What is this?
nutmeg.
Oh, okay.
Oh, more shallots.
also
Okay, I don't know
shallots.
why
Oh,
that's in there.
flour.
The special type of flour. It's type 450. It's like Spätzle flour, so a little more light and puffy, like really like a pastry kind of flour. So that's what we need, Spätzle flour.
Do you do like separate appetizer or side and like the Gurken salad? The salad
Oh yeah,
also?
yeah, exactly. So the Gurken salad is with the
Cucumber.
well, you've got the spice,
Cucumber
right?
and the spice.
Yes. So we have some dill with the cucumber salad. Okay. An onion.
Onion. Oh, do you have a lot of speck in?
Oh, did I throw some in? Okay, we had a special kit.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's everything.
That's everything. Yeah. Okay. Any questions? Everybody got what we have in the kit there? Yes. Thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Good. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do now first is we're going to prep some stuff, and then we'll. Oh, actually, no. Let's start on the
Hey,
dough first.
you know what? Where we start with? I bought you a bottle of wine.
You bought me a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drink a whole bottle of wine.
No, but we can drink it together.
Okay.
Riesling.
Riesling. Oh, nice. Okay.
I have a Riesling for you, and then also, of course, a beer for me.
For you. Okay. All right. So you guys can just get a bowl out. You don't need a mixer. I rarely use my KitchenAid, but I don't know. Should I use? Or just use a regular?
Riesling?
Okay.
I
Riesling.
bought it for you.
Okay.
Should we have one?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
So just get a bowl out, mixing bowl. I'll grab a mixing bowl. Got this here. Nice.
So, who has been to Germany from you guys? Anybody?
Oh, wait, before anybody says, you also have the option of adding butter
Oh, and the
and
bread, right?
bread.
The sourdough bread.
Sourdough or the rustic bread. So we have rye tonight for us.
But most important, we have to learn how to cheer.
Cheers.
Prost.
Prost. Yes. Oh, Sophie, to Kiel. She's been to Kiel.
Oh, that's Northern Germany.
Wow.
That's where
That's
I'm
where
from.
Sven's from.
Well, not Kiel, but close. Just a little bit more east.
But our really good friend is from Kiel.
Svenja.
Svenja, who is cooking with us tomorrow. So hello, she'll be watching this.
Yeah.
And her name's Svenja, and it's Sven. How crazy.
Sven, yes.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So first thing first.
Oh, Rhine was in Germany too. 6
Oh, really?
months.
Reutlingen. Is that down south by Stuttgart?
Everything is south from where I live. So yeah,
I know.
you're obviously
Near Stuttgart, right? I've been
Yeah.
to Reutlingen. But...
okay.
Okay, let's get the flour out.
Okay, guys, I think we are ready to cook for tonight.
Okay, so we're
what
gonna
do we
start the flour,
Yep.
the dough, and then we're gonna let it rest. Okay?
So we need the flour, obviously.
Yes.
Where do you want it?
So I was thinking just putting it in this one, maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool. We have an overhead shot. That's awesome.
Yes.
Do you have a
Why don't you use
scissor?
that really nice sharp knives.
Ooh. You mean the German knife?
Okay, well, that's scary, Sven.
I know. Patricia's scared. The German. Oh.
See, look at before it falls out.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. And then what you want is you want to get your mineral water, just a little bit, okay? And we're
Hey,
gonna slowly
should we
pour
do
things.
2 separate batches? Because I was thinking maybe instead of carbonated water, we can use some Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen?
Make some Bierspätzle.
Bierspätzle, okay. So I need
Should
another
we do 2
flour.
batches? Sorry, I just came up with a crazy
Just
idea.
do half first, okay?
Okay, so you can use half of the flour.
Yeah.
Let's make 2 batches, guys.
Yeah, we'll just slowly, okay? So now
Yeah,
what we want
it's
to
very
do
slow.
now is you're gonna add the turmeric to the.
So I did only half the bag. Should I put the other half in here?
Okay. Okay. Can you get the turmeric?
Yeah.
So Sven's doing
Whatever.
beer. Okay. So can you add half
Patricia
turmeric
loves
and
when
half?
I crush at cooking show.
It's kind of scary.
What
Okay.
are we doing?
Oh, look, Terry landed in München,
Ate at the airport.
and then
just-
on to Spain. Cool. Okay.
Okay, so we should do a Spanish dish one day.
Yeah.
This is a little clumpy. What do we do?
It's okay. Just add it in. Don't worry.
Like half and
Half
half?
and half.
You let me know. Half?
Okay. Yeah.
And other half here?
Mhm.
Okay. And we're gonna, what do we do?
Oh, you know what?
What?
Just gonna mix it. You know, I forgot. Sorry.
What did
Crack
we
the
forgot?
eggs. We gotta mix the eggs first. Can you
Okay.
crack the eggs in here?
Sure. Ah, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So you're doing what? One batch now?
Yeah, sorry. We'll do one batch and one batch, okay? I'll grab another
Can I use my
flour.
beer?
Yeah, you can use your beer.
Awesome.
No worries. Let's mix
So
it.
2 eggs
2 eggs.
for how many grams
No,
of flour?
4 eggs for one batch. Okay. Okay, crack an egg on a flat surface. Okay, guys? Yeah,
I did.
perfect. And you see how that cracks like that? It's
I have only 2
perfect.
eggs. Do we
Here,
need
there's
2 more?
another. Yeah, you need 2 more.
Did
need
everybody
2
got 4 eggs?
Yeah, everybody got 4 eggs. Let's do the mineral water one, and then the Hefeweizen one I'll do after, okay?
Okay.
Can we do that?
Okay.
Okay.
We do it as
Actually, I'm just gonna
scripted.
just crack it. in.
I have 1 more.
Yeah, one more. Go ahead. And then you'll need some salt to add to the.
So
Oh,
do
this
you
is
guys
all-
have any questions about Germany?
Okay.
Anything I can help you with? Any myths?
Okay. So 4 eggs and a good pinch of salt. I put two good pinches. Okay, guys. What we're gonna do is gonna mix the egg first. Can you
do
mix
this.
it?
Yep. Nobody wants to know anything about Germany.
No. Mix it very well, Sven.
Can I hear something else?
No,
Like a
no, that's
fork?
good.
A fork? I like to stir it up with a fork.
Okay, then you can get a fork and you can get some more flour. Because you decide to do another batch.
What's the best football team? That's a tough question.
Hey, why is he not cooking with us tonight? What's your
Who? Mine.
St. Pauli friend?
Oh, Craig.
Craig. There you go.
Okay, one question after a time. So Ryan asked for the best football team. Obviously, is Bayern München. They dominating the soccer in Germany for a long time,
Uh-huh.
but it doesn't mean that they're the
The best.
best.
Okay.
They're just in another level. They're just in another league.
League. Okay.
I'm a Dortmund fan and a Hamburg fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So slowly we're gonna add the flour to the.
Slowly,
Do you want
like
to
all
do
of
it?
it. And do you have to stir with this?
What do you want to stir it with?
Like a fork or like a thingy?
Spatula? What do you want?
I like forks.
Well, this
or-
is how you do it. It was a wooden spoon in
Okay.
Germany, right? He needs a
whisk.
whisk.
Yeah.
He means a whisk.
So
So
put
yeah,
it in
can
and
you
then
just you gotta mix it.
Okay, then you put it in. I mix
Yeah, I
it.
put it in. Just mix
Okay,
it.
no, that doesn't work for me. I need a fork.
Okay, and then go get a fork.
Isn't it better?
Okay, go. Hurry.
Yeah, I don't
Get a
know where they
fork.
keep the forks. Oh,
All the forks. And then you can grab another flour for your beer height. Weizen one. Okay.
okay.
So what you want,
Let's
the
see.
dough is supposed to be a bit runny, okay? So it's not a, what do you call it? A thick ball of dough, okay? So we're gonna get a runny dough, okay?
We're not making bread
We're not making bread, yeah, because the bread's already made for us, okay?
this time.
So just keep mixing. Don't worry, if it clumps up, don't worry, okay? Usually we use like a wooden spoon to do this. A wooden spatula,
Usually?
usually. Okay,
When did we did it last time?
we usually do it with a wooden spoon. Okay,
Usually.
okay. So now you see it kind of clump up a bit because of the ratio of wheat flour to liquid. So this is when you're going to add the mineral water on the side. Okay, and just keep mixing it.
And this will make the Spätzle so spongy
Yeah.
later, which I love.
Okay.
That's why I was thinking maybe if we add beer with a lot of wheat in it, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. How's everybody doing?
That's a lot of work.
You go. Come on. You want to do Spätzle. Okay. All right.
Like
Keep
everybody
going.
else in the show.
And everybody else. Are we using all of our flour for one batch or only part of it? So right now, like I said, in the recipe card, we're gonna add, you know, what did I say? 2/3 or something of the
I have it
flour
over here.
and slowly add the rest in. So yes, we're gonna use the entire bag of flour, okay?
Prost.
Okay. Perfect. Slowly combine it, and then we're gonna combine everything together. You don't wanna combine everything all at once. Yeah, just keep going, Sven. Okay, now I'm gonna add a bit more of the water. Okay, there you go.
Sprudel.
So this is 200 mils, right? I believe.
Maybe 330.
330, okay. Oh, 350, okay, so just only 200, okay? You don't want it too runny. Okay, keep
That's
mixing,
very runny.
Sven.
Yeah, I think my fork trick doesn't work anymore.
I know, that's why I said that you need the wooden spoon, but it's okay.
I
can
don't
do
like this fork. I grab another fork. It's so sharp.
He's so picky. Okay, it's so tall today. Look at this. Okay, how's everybody doing? Is your dough like runny? You see, like this? Yeah, everybody? This, you see? Okay. Then we'll add the nutmeg in later, okay? So you want this mixing up. It's perfect yellow. I like to add the turmeric because it makes it a more yellow color. Okay. Mix that in. Okay. And add the rest of the flour in. Sven, go ahead. Oh, you don't want to use this
You know, it's
flour?
not so sharp at the end.
Can I just use this?
Yep.
Okay. Everything
Kannst du die
okay?
Kamera einbinden?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna add a bit more water here.
Okay,
Okay,
that's good.
there you go. Yes. Sophie, you got that? Are we using all of our flour? Yes. Okay. And then Sven, keep mixing. Mix, mix, mix. And then I'm gonna get the nutmeg.
So Spätzle is usually a dish from the southern part of Germany, like where Ryan was, Reutlingen, Stuttgart. It's what they eat there in Baden-Württemberg.
Baden-Württemberg. So
Yeah.
I'm only gonna add half of the nutmeg. I don't really want it too strong, okay? Add it a lot. Yes?
Come on.
Okay. What?
Go check it out.
Okay, okay. Check what out. Okay.
So Terry, what did you eat in at the Munich airport? I want to know. Please tell me you didn't eat a burger. Are you still adding more water?
Just a little bit more.
Okay.
So you want it a runny. There you go. That's good. You still have 100 milliliters left here.
Okay.
Perfect. Looks good. See, you know why you use a wooden spoon? So then you know the texture. So when it's perfect.
I think,
okay?
yeah, I said it's time to switch.
Time to switch. Okay. So perfect.
Sausages.
Yeah,
That's great.
bratwurst. Exactly.
So you're gonna love the bratwurst tonight. Terry picked up a bratwurst tonight?
Yes, I think I convinced him to.
Okay, good. You're gonna love it. The veal bratwurst is amazing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so if it doesn't falls exactly. So when you
It's
touch
kind of
it,
gummy.
it's gummy. You see this paste? Okay.
So that everybody
Not
has
runny.
a pot of water
Boiling. Yes,
boiling
I asked
on the side?
everybody. Yeah.
Because this will come in handy shortly.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna let this rest. Just let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna prep the rest of the speck or the spätzle. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sausage, and
Just
we'll cut
oven.
everything. Why?
Do we need
I don't need
anything?
that. I don't need that. I never needed a fork. Okay. All right. So what kind of cooktop do you guys all have at home here? Induction, gas, electric? Let us know.
We have some gas ovens running.
We have a gas. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Electric, gas. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
How do you take
All right. So what you'll need also for the Kaesespaetzler is a cast iron pan or an oven safe pan. What we're gonna do is, because I like to use this, I'm gonna fry everything in there and then have the spätzle in there, add the cheese, and then bake it right away. So you have all the flavors in there, okay? So just try to get something that is oven proof, like oven safe. So you can fry on your gas range or your electric range, and also just put it right into the oven. So this is an actual Dutch oven, okay?
Dutch
Good.
oven and German cooking class.
No, but like a
Okay.
real nice cast iron.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. Okay,
It's awesome.
you guys see? Now this is a texture you're supposed to have. Okay, so you'll still have about 150 mils left. Okay, if you find that yours is too runny because you accidentally added all of your water, if you have more flour, you got to add to it. Okay, so it's like gummy. So it's sitting and it's not really falling off right away. It's just sliding off. Okay, guys? It's like that. So we've added 4 eggs. We've whipped it, whisked it, add some salt. Very important to do that. And then we added slowly flour, the Spätzle flour. So it's a type 450, just like how you have pasta flour, like 00 flour. Okay.
Let's see.
Hmm?
Was there anything? And then you
There's
added the
flour.
turmeric.
Then I added the turmeric. Then we added a little bit of the mineral water. And we slowly started adding everything. Okay. All right. So here you go. This is perfect. So
What's next?
when I do that, I'm just going to let the flour sit. You see? Perfect. There you go. Okay. We'll let it sit. Okay. Set it aside. Okay. So what you have now will be onions, which we are going to cut up. So
Okay.
you can chop them up. Can you do that for us?
Yep.
Okay. Go next time. And in the meantime, you're cutting. I'll go over how we're going to be making spätzle, okay? So a lot of times people, it's really easy. If you have a small cutting board, what I like to do is a wooden cutting board. Plastic will work, but it just doesn't fall off nicely, okay? And the trick here is spreading the flour, the dough here, and then sitting this wooden cutting board in the water, and you cut it. You have like long spätzle noodle.
No, they kind of curl up in the
They
boiling
curl
water.
up, yeah. Or the other way is a strainer. I like to use this kind of strainer, not the, the metal one with like little small one. That won't work. Yours will be like little dots. You don't want that. You want like egg drops or so. So what I'm going to do is I like to use the wooden spatula spatula, put it into the strainer right on top of the hot water, and I just squish it and I'll just drop in there. And it takes literally like 2 minutes and you're done with spätzle, and you just scoop it out and you're done. The other way is a rice, like here in Canada, you can call it a ricer, but this is actually, this is an actual Spätzle press, they call it. Yeah. So this is a huge trend,
Also,
right?
my sister gifted me a Spätzle shaker, like a little thing that you shake up and then you kind
Put
of
all the
squeeze
ingredients in and you,
yeah. But
Das
I
heißt
don't have that
Spätzle
right now.
Hobel.
It's somewhere.
Sorry, Ingrid?
Das heißt Spätzle Hobel, ich denke.
Both. Okay, there you
Hobel,
go.
nicht?
And
Do you want like
hobo.
little rings or what do you want?
No, I want chopped. Okay. Ooh. Okay, no, I'll show you how to cut an onion now.
I know
Sven.
you do like this,
Okay, yeah,
this,
but
this.
but Sven did it very well. He left the ends on that end where it
Yeah,
keeps
me.
it connected.
I
Okay.
cut the onion very well.
Yeah. What? Okay, careful. Okay.
Hang on, there's one more layer I need to remove.
All right.
Okay, I don't like this one.
Okay, I'll take that. Put it there.
Okay, you kind of, how was it? Like this,
Yeah,
right?
like all the way, not to the end, but like more, like further in.
Okay, put your fingers.
I know.
Somewhere
Oh, wait.
else.
Bare claw, Sven.
Yes.
So we love these knives. You guys should all come check out the selection here. It's
Look
perfect
into
to
my
cook.
in my bag here. Yeah.
I know. Oh, these Nestle ones. Okay, sir.
We'll pull them up later
We'll pull them out later.
when our friend Constantine will talk about the German capital town of knives.
Yes. You guys know where that is?
Oh yeah, we leave that out there. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Okay, and then
Don't ask Google.
Mhm. And then what you want to do is, right? Okay,
Mhm.
and then cut it.
And Patricia takes over.
Yeah, no, I just show you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, once you're done, you can put it in here. Okay, so your dough is still
Resting.
resting, okay? Perfect. Cheese, the speck, chives. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot my mandolin. I'm gonna go grab my mandolin. Or do you want to use your knife?
I want to use my knife.
Okay, we'll use the knives. We won't use mandolin. Oh, but we do need it to grate the cheese.
I will get it
Okay, you get
when
it.
we get to this.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Half an onion done. Do you need all of the onions?
No.
Oops.
If you guys like onions, you guys can cut it all up. Yeah.
I like onions.
Okay, then maybe clean your, yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Exactly.
All right.
So who picked up a German beer tonight?
Everybody.
Erdinger, Weißbier.
I don't know who.
Who bought all my beer? Patricia
know.
called me, Sven, you have to get more beer.
Sven had no more beer.
There's
Here,
no
I'll
more beer
just
for
cut
you. I said,
this.
what?
Mhm.
That's a no-go.
Yeah.
But I made it work. Found some more beer.
Yeah. Did you?
I did. And actually, you brought me my glass, eh? Yes, you
Yeah, I brought, and Ryan said he has exact same glass like you.
did. Okay.
Okay, you gotta show us that, Ryan.
Well, this is
Prove
an
it.
actual Hefeweizen glass.
Yeah, why
very
is it?
slim and then very wide open.
Why is it like that?
There's a reason.
Why is there?
I'll get to this. Where's my? Oh, yeah.
Okay, everybody chopped your onions. Fine.
So you guys have a can, which is good.
Easy.
I have a bottle.
There's a bottle opener right on top of the fridge. There.
Yeah.
Okay. Not everybody's cooking. That's why. That's a lot of onions. That was a big onion. Do you guys get a big onion too?
Oops. So very important is when we pour the German beer, that we do it on an angle, of course, and then slowly pour it in, but not everything. Okay. We leave a little bit on the bottom because this is where all the yeast and wheat sits.
Mhm.
So we want to fill it up only like to 90%. Okay.
Okay.
And then it's very clear. Do you see how clear this is? You know, when you shake up the bottle,
You have to
you
shake
get,
it. You have to
like round up.
So
and
if
then
they
you
have
get
a
all the
can, they have
sediments.
to.
It's same.
Okay.
And then when you now slowly pour it in, you actually see how the yeast is gonna
wow! Look at that.
drops down. And I think it looks kind of beautiful.
But I thought
with-
well, what
with-
about the people? Don't they want to do a batch of your Hefeweizen?
Well, I have another beer.
Okay.
This is just for drinking. Me and Ryan. Do you see how this goes down?
So instead of adding water, the mineral, the Sprudelwasser,
Yeah, I
you
was
can
thinking
add-
maybe at the beer.
add
The
a beer.
Hefeweizen.
Okay.
Or you can drink it.
Okay.
Prost. Riesling beer. It's an awesome
Riesling
night.
beer. Okay.
What do we do next?
Prost. Wow. You
Is
should
it-
have just put your lederhosen on.
Right.
Okay, guys. Next thing is
The,
just to
the
cut
only
your-
Hefeweizen I found is a Schneider Weiße.
It was all sold out, all of Lethbridge.
Well, I couldn't shop around, but
Mhm.
anyway.
Can
tastes
I
pretty good.
move this?
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
All right, guys,
What's
so
next?
this is speck, okay? So what you want to do is cut it to like really thin slices, like cube. Yeah, like that. Can you do that, son?
So nobody got back to us on the capital town, knife capital town of Germany yet. Seems like nobody knows. I'm not talking Berlin. I'm not talking Hamburg. I'm not talking Munich.
Frankfurt,
It's-
Solingen. Ooh.
What? Who said that? Of course, Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan knows everything about Germany.
Yes.
Seems
or
like he's
maybe
obsessed.
Solingen.
Cool. You know Ryan. Awesome.
Wow. Maybe that's right now we can
Oops. Good.
Yeah.
What else do you want? Like little cubes?
no. That's it.
That's it?
That's
Okay.
it.
So
We
it's
want the
sticking to
fat. Okay.
fat.
So I'll just put it on here. Okay. And we'll set it aside. Okay, guys? All right. And the next thing is those who have bratwurst.
So we can do two kinds, two types. We leave one bratwurst as a whole sausage, and then the other one we cut up in little slices and we'll fry up and bake up with the Spätzle in the oven. Okay, so very important is for bratwurst that you slice the sausage just a little bit from the top and the bottom. Kind of will pan fry it golden brown from each side. And then the other one, we're gonna do slices, I believe. I'm gonna do that without double checking. Just leave it like a half finger wide. Everybody got two, right? Okay.
Yeah,
If you took them.
Does not fit on this one.
So this bratwurst is made in Canmore by Vabella Meats, one of our suppliers. Actually founded by, I think, a Swiss-German
Swiss German,
back
Swiss
in the
Austria.
70s in Canmore. They do awesome stuff. So we carry all of their meats here at the Umami shop. That's great. Any more questions? Any more questions? Everybody's good with the dough, with the sausage, with the boiling water, with the speck. Everything is ready?
Good. Well, you could cut it smaller.
No, I want it
No?
like that.
Okay. And then turn your oven on now at bake convection to 400 degrees, okay? Preheat your oven. Okay, 425. Okay.
What's next?
So you have this, you want to fry it? You showed them how to slice it like
did.
that? Okay, perfect. So the next thing will be grating our cheese. Okay?
The Gruyere cheese. This is the secret of a good spätzle. This is amazing melting cheese. It's gonna make a huge difference than just a regular cheese.
All right, so we're just going to.
The smell of this cheese is amazing.
Let me just try this. So we are using
Not the best solution for slicing cheese.
one.
I don't know. I thought you said
I had my, what do you call it? My cheese grater.
Yeah.
But I can't find it. So I'm just using
we
a
have too much
mandolin.
stuff.
Yeah,
Is
we
what
have.
you're saying?
No, we don't have too much stuff.
No, not at all.
Not at all. So what you want to do is just grate your cheese. I know you can also put it into like a food processor or something. I've seen on
Cheese and
online.
food processor?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No?
Oh, you guys can try it. Let us know the results.
I've just seen it. I don't know. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just grating all of the cheese, okay? Grate all of that. Gruyere is a Swiss cheese, right, Sven?
Maybe
There's
in the
different
meantime,
types.
if Constantine is with us already, maybe he can already jump in for like a minute or two and tell us why Solingen is.
Well, let's introduce Constantine
yeah,
first.
okay.
Yeah.
Constantine, are you there? Maybe.
That's okay. Give him a few minutes.
Yep.
So Constantine is from Solingen, right? And he works for a company called. Oh, yeah, we can hear you, Constantine. You can turn on your camera. Let everybody see you if you'd like.
Does it work?
I'm sure he has some products to showcase too.
Ah, there he is. Hey.
Hey everyone.
Wie geht's?
Danke, gut. Und selbst?
Gut, gut. Danke.
Okay. Are you cooking also with us, Constantine? Hey guys.
We actually already finished cooking. The reason is that my girlfriend and I, we have to quarantine for a few days, unfortunately. But we needed to take what we have in our kitchen, so it was a bit left today.
Okay.
Tomorrow we can go purchasing new stuff. So.
Okay.
Perfect. So everybody, this is Constantine Vega, right? From Germany, Solingen, and he works for a company that distributes the knives that we carry here in Umami shop.
Yeah, Umami shop.
Yeah. So go ahead, Constantine.
Yeah, I mean, great to be here. Thanks for the invitation, and it's fantastic that you guys do Spätzle because that was my favorite dish when I was a child. We used to make it every Christmas season together with some great meat. And every time we went to the south of Germany, that was always my pleasure to go there. Hey, we get some Spätzle when you go to the south of Germany.
Awesome.
Thanks for the introduction. I'm born and raised in Solingen, and Ryan already made the right.
Yeah, he lived in Germany for 6 months.
Reutlingen.
Reutlingen.
In Reutlingen. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was kind of born into that knife industry more or less. I was kind of forced to grow up with that industry because my family, my father was a knife supplier in the Solingen knife industry. But for the people who don't know really much about Solingen, it's the only trademark registered brand in the world as a city because knives from Solingen are very famous worldwide. And the reason is that it has a long-lasting tradition. So the first blades were produced in Solingen by roughly 1350, 60, something like that. That's where the history goes to.
I didn't even know 1300 something. Wow.
Yeah, it's really long. And the reason is actually that Solingen is kind of a smaller city in the western part of Germany, very very close to Cologne, which maybe some guys, if you know about that city.
Oh, Cologne.
It's-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
We've been there
it's a
last
small
summer.
town, like 180,000 people roughly. I think it's very close to Lethbridge, right? Like 180.
And everybody works in the knife industry? More or less.
More or less, yeah. So no matter where you are, you will always find like old buildings, old small manufacturers that are within that industry. It's quite cool. But the
Okay.
reason that the history is so long in that city is that Solingen is built with a lot of small valleys, and in the middle of these valleys you have small rivers, and these rivers were used to like with water wheels, and these water wheels transmitted some energy to some grinding bells, and there were some small like family workshops, and they used that for grinding all the blades. So it has a very old fashioned style manufacturing tradition, and
Wow.
yeah, and it's
So I have a few questions, Constantine.
I'm
So
excited to hear it.
You have one question, then we cook, and then you can ask another one.
yeah, so we went to Zolingen. We actually went to Zolingen,
Yeah.
right, on our last trip there, and it was serendipitous that you were like, "Hey, let's have knives in Umami shop," and we're like, "Absolutely, right?" So
yeah,
we carry two brands, Gouda, right, and then these beautiful knives behind me, Nesmuk. Can you tell us a little bit about Gouda and Nesmuk then? Like you've talked about them, like everybody coming from Zolingen, but what are the difference between these knives versus like the other knives that people are more used to
absolutely.
in the market here?
Actually,
Yeah, for sure.
we have this prime knife here. This is like a Damascus knife.
Yeah, exactly. This
You
is a
sold it
hand
to us.
forged.
You should know.
Okay, you hold up the like you started with the absolute best product you could have.
Yeah.
So I just briefly introduced the Gouda brand. So Gouda is the second oldest knife manufacturer in Europe. Actually, it's a family-owned business. It started its business like in like 1890, roughly about that. So it's still family-owned. Like 25 employees. So everything is handmade.
25
and
employees.
actually, yeah, it's a small company still, but they keep up with the tradition. So you really, when you walk into that manufacturer, you think you are in like somewhere 1920, 30, because the machines are so old. It's like pure industrial romantic. So it's a fantastic company. But the difference to other products in the market is mostly that first it's handmade. Second, the steel that is used is worldwide very unique and famous. It has kind of a like perfect mixture of hardness and the ability to resharpen it without having issues with that. So and the treatment of the surfaces of the materials they use, the way these knives are forged is way different than others. For instance, when you go on Amazon and you search for forged knives, you usually find knives starting from $50 or $40 up.
Yeah.
And this one is a real forged knife. That means like there is a piece of metal, a full piece of metal that is forged with massive pressure, like a big industrial hammer that is firing on that piece of metal. And yeah, you can see it exactly. I think I also
it's
get
one
it.
piece, right?
It's forged out of one piece, and that's the big difference of cheap knives out there in the market. So I have one here. So you can see here is the end of the handle. It's forged from the tip to the end of the handle. So this makes it very unique. This gives such a knife a perfect like weight and balance. And in the end, it's a matter of like the density of the steel that is really perfect to maintain. And in the end, it's just, what do you want as a user? You just want to have a sharp knife as long as possible, but at the same time, you want to have it easy to resharpen, and the steel that is used from Gouda is actually the perfect mixture of that. So it's not too hard, not too soft, and you can really have a good experience to work with that knife.
How often did you cut your fingers yet, Constantine? Because the knives are so sharp.
Never counted, but probably more than 100 times. I don't know.
You know what's interesting? I unpacked that one knife, the knife knife or whatever.
One of
But there was
these-
like a Band-Aid in the package.
Exactly.
They come with
Exactly,
It
the
comes
Band-Aid.
with
yeah.
a Band-Aid.
For a
That was
good
actually
reason,
very
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
But that's a
But
good
yeah.
point. That's a good point for knives, because you will hurt yourself less when you have a good knife. The reason is when it's sharp, it's
more
easier
attention,
to
eh?
cut, so it's not exactly. Yeah, it's
Very good point. And I have to admit, we are like very careful. So,
So-
like handling is very important.
I'd like to open for anybody who wants to ask Constantine some question, but I do have one question that everybody asks me when they come in and look at knives, and they are immediately like very, very like great impression when they first pick it up, like you say, that one piece of metal. But they always tell me, because all of their knives start chipping. Like, they just start chipping their other knives, not these ones, but other knives. Why is that?
there are like two, mostly in the market, there are two different types of knives. The first one is stamped or laser cut, and the second one is forged. So when you have a steel that is not hard enough, or even if it's too hard and you cut something with it, it can break quite quickly. And that usually happens when you have a steel that is eventually not made to harden to a certain point that it can break too quick or too less. So that's usually the point. And that's what I mentioned with like this Güte, for instance, is the perfect mixture of hardness degree. So it will not break because it's not too hard and not too soft. And that's a good point, because people think like, always ask like, how can I maintain the knives? How can I keep it sharp? But maybe this is an interesting point, because sharpness decreases, or dullness of a blade occurs. That's nothing other than really, really small breakages in the edge of the knife.
Mm-hmm.
That's dullness of a knife. So yeah.
Yeah. So as I was, getting to know Güte and Nesmuk, they say that it goes through another process called tempering that other knives company don't do. Because there's a question from one of our participants here. They asked, like, how does it compare to the Wusthof brand, which is also a very famous, I think, more commercialized brand out there that I think more North Americans are used to, and not Güte?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question. So especially in Solingen, it's a very decentralized economics in the knife industry. What does it mean? There is not one company that produces a full knife. There are different companies that produce different types of the knife processing. So there is one manufacturer that forges for most of the companies that are based in Solingen, and this company forges both for Wüsthof and for Solingen. So typically the steel is very much the same. The first treatment is very much the same, but the finishing is different. So Güte makes the blade a bit thinner in general. So you have a bit thinner angle of the blades, which makes it, for the most of the people, makes it very much better or easier to cut with. And what Güte is very, very famous for is this double bolster. So a Wüsthof knife is usually forged until like the middle of the handle, and the rest is just heat treated. And Güte forges the full knife with a solid piece.
So it lasts longer, basically.
Yeah, that's you could say so. In average, yeah, probably yes, but it all depends on what surface do you have where you cut on. So you have a very good one, because I see you have some grain oak wood, which is perfect to cut on. So never ever use stone or glass or ceramics or anything like that as a surface.
Okay.
People always ask, like, is it good to have a plastic cutting board? If you like plastic in your food, you should do it. But
but yeah, that was a very informative first round.
Yes, Constantine.
Konstantin presenting nice facts to Güde and Nesmuk. Maybe talk about Nesmuk later. And this is what we're trying to do here at Umami Shop. We'll bring like expert and they can talk about stuff, especially when we do like a German cooking class. We bring like an expert for nice, and that's great. I learned a bunch of stuff already, and I ask questions later. And if you guys have questions later, just put them in the chat, and then maybe Konstantin can answer your questions. You have like tonight to
we'll
ask
answer
your
the questions.
Okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Ingrid.
Ooh, Ingrid.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So we keep cooking, and then
Which is perfect
maybe
timing
when the Spätzle in the oven, we'll talk to Konstantin again.
Yeah,
Because
thank you.
the dough is now ready to
Yes.
perform.
Okay.
Awesome.
So what we're gonna
Okay,
do
guys, ready?
is maybe move this pan to the side.
Yeah. Okay.
I have my hot boiling water ready. And can you turn that on?
Yeah. So we want boiling water.
Boiling water. What do you want to do first?
Spätzle.
What do you guys have at home? Okay.
What do you mean?
Like strainer, Spätzlepresse, or a Hobel,
I bet nobody has a Spätzlepresse at home.
or a
Patricia.
strainer. Well,
I
I
think
don't know.
everybody does this. I like the cutting board.
You want the cutting board? Okay, let's do the cutting board first.
I do. I like cutting board. You do the strainer. How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But before you do that,
Yeah.
I need
Should we
a.
put some salt in the water?
Oh yes, you gotta put salt.
I have a strainer or a cutting board. I have two.
Can I-
Okay, Sophie, maybe you split the task, same as Patricia and I do. I do the cutting board, and Patricia does the strainer.
But I
And
need
then,
to get what do you call that thing here?
Hey Sven, ich
Halt
habe
mal.
einen
Ja.
Spätzlehobel hier. So sieht es aus.
Du what?
Spätzlehobel habe ich.
Of course.
Yeah,
Ingrid,
see, she
you have
has one.
everything.
Of course.
Hey.
Ingrid.
Hey Ingrid, how come your German is so good? Like, are you training every day? Speaking German?
Do you coat the cutting board? No, do not coat the cutting board. So you don't want to add any more water, any oil, anything. So what we're gonna do here. Oh, sorry, was Ingrid speaking? Yeah, Ingrid.
I asked her a question.
Oh, you asked her a question.
Then you jumped in.
Sorry, because I just saw the question. Okay, first, Ingrid. Warum ist dein Deutsch so perfekt? Why is your German
Better
so
than yours,
perfect?
Patricia.
Mine, yeah, better than mine. Absolutely.
Oh, she's shy.
She's shy.
Okay, anyway, then it's
Okay, so
Ich bin schüchtern.
okay, so we're not going to coat the cutting board. You don't want to add anything to it. The best, like I said, is a wooden cutting board, and then something that would fit. You see how it goes into the water like that? So you know that. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do is throw a slab onto here. Okay.
Yeah, come a little down.
Okay, you come down.
Is
Do you
it
want to
enough?
do it?
I do the cutting board, yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, that's enough, Sven. You don't want too much. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna spread it
Yes.
back.
So I'm gonna spread it out like this.
Thin. Just in one direction.
Yeah, just one spread out. Okay. Now we kind of shape it into the
Leave it in the water.
do like little.
In the water.
Yeah. I want to show how the dough is getting into the water. You
Yeah,
know?
but it needs to be boiling.
Yeah. Did you shut it off?
No, you turned it down. Okay. Okay. Throw it in.
See how
Okay,
I
looks
scrape
good.
the dough down into the water?
This is the easiest way. And you see how it just comes down everywhere? Perfect. Looks good. Okay. I'm gonna do another batch.
Sure.
I like to just do one at a time with the wood like that. Okay. You see how it's nice and bright and yellow?
Yeah,
It's perfect.
that's nice.
Yeah. Just leave it in the water. So yeah, like that. So it comes off easier, trust me. There, see? You see how you see how it comes
Yeah,
off?
okay,
You
Patricia's
leave it in the
right.
water. No, I'm just saying, so you don't have to like cut it because he's like holding the cutting board on top. See, you don't have, and it just comes off.
You know,
Okay. Perfect. There you go. Okay.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Okay.
They look very fluffy already.
Yeah,
I
they're
can see it.
very
And then you can
fluffy.
fish them out, right?
Yeah. So what you want to do is grab.
Oh, they're very thick.
They're
So the
very
first
thick.
ones, they were very thick.
Oh God. this is
You may want them a little bit more thinner,
thinner.
but I'm good with it. Like
Mhm.
I eat everything anyway,
Okay. Yes.
like a German Hausschwein.
Hausschwein. What is a Hausschwein?
Like in the old days, everybody had like a pig in
A
the
pig?
household.
Really?
So they
No.
were eating like the leftovers, and then when the pig was ready to schlachten, they would eat the pig.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Okay.
What are you laughing?
Just this is in the olden days.
Should we have a pig at home?
No. We're gonna have a pig.
Okay, Patricia is doing the strainer thing.
What? What thing?
No, this is Patricia's
for,
invention, the new
It's not
Spätzle
my
maker.
invention.
Let's see this.
Why does it come out?
Okay.
Okay, here it's coming. Okay, there you go. Okay, you just pushing it.
Patricia's Spätzle looking more like little drops compared
Little
to
drops. Yeah, of course. But this is just the difference between
different style.
different
style. Yeah.
style. Okay.
As we said, they're like different styles, and then we're gonna try the press later.
There's
as well.
Bauernspätzle, and then there's
Farmer's Gold.
Farmer's Gold style, like Farmer's Gold. You see, like this Farmer's Gold. So, and there's different types of Spätzle. Like I've been to the beer festival, like Oktoberfest.
So yeah,
That's
Patricia
good.
looks like little drops almost. Interesting.
Yeah. And there you go. Okay, that's mine.
They look pretty good.
Yep, and we're gonna scoop them out.
I have to admit, as always.
Okay. So I'll just put them in. We can mix them up. See, these look really nice. Look at that.
Yep.
See? I like this more. Oops.
Oops.
I like this more.
Yeah, they're very good.
Okay. All right. now
How are you
just
guys
scoop
doing
them
at
out.
home?
You guys should show us. Show us
Or
your
tell
videos.
us. Or tell us. Is it going well? Are the Spätzle floating up? They look like little curly. Some are thick, thin drops. Every Spätzle is unique. Isn't that great?
It's handy.
It's not as boring as like spaghetti, which is
No.
straight.
Okay. So you have like this. Okay.
Are we keep doing them?
Yeah, keep
Maybe
doing
I
them.
try your technique.
You do my technique? Okay.
And then you do mine.
I'll do your technique.
And then,
then-
we'll learn from
And
each
at
other.
the
And
end,
we come up with the best
we can do
practices.
this.
Oh yeah,
Ingrid's are going to be looking really nice.
she's eyeing it already.
Okay, make sure you preheat your oven to 425. Okay, guys? And you probably already have your cheese grated. I grated only like a quarter of it. We had lots of cheese in there. But if you guys like
decide.
lots of cheese, like go ahead. Yeah. And while Sven's doing that, if you have some help, you can slice the cucumbers in really thin slices. Okay, you can use a knife. I'm going to use a mandolin because it's going to be easier for me.
Maybe I should use another spot of the strainer.
No. Oh,
Cool,
why did you
cool.
use the same one?
Exactly.
No, you have to move it back and forth, sir. Back and forth,
Yeah.
back and forth. Oh, I don't use that. I use this, the wooden spoon.
Okay, I have one drop coming.
No.
Okay, I made one Spätzle. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I like. Oh, no, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
You got to move it back and forth. So then, yeah, exactly like that. So it comes up. There you go.
How's it-
Sven's
is it
Spätzle's
coming?
kinda weird looking.
See, I'm. Thank you. As I said, it's not a beauty dish.
Yeah.
At this point, see, it's coming now. You're impatient.
I'm not impatient. Okay. All right. It's a lot of Spätzle here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. See,
Okay.
they're looking good.
Okay. Let me do yours. Okay.
Yeah, do mine.
I use your style. Okay. Everybody's coating very nice, right? Like, look at it. It's perfect.
This should be the fun part of Spätzle making.
Okay.
If you think it doesn't work out, then it starts working out. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. I need that thing though.
you need to think.
The dough cutter.
Okay, here.
I'm just gonna
Look.
scoop yours out. Yeah,
They look
yours
good.
look good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe the strainer looks much better. Looks nicer.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, I need that. Okay, all
You know
right.
what? I'll drink beer.
Okay, so
Anybody else drinking beer or wine?
yes, I
If
know
so,
Terry did.
post.
Okay, just like this.
Okay. You guys can see the overhead shot? Anybody?
Okay. Yes,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Okay, how's everybody doing at the Spätzle at home? Okay, this is my cutting board.
I think the strainer is
The
way to
better
go.
one, right? Yeah.
How about you guys? What do you think? What works better? The strainer, the cutting board, the press?
Or the
Or
Kaesespaetzler.
do you have another technique that we don't know that
Yeah.
you want to share with us? Like throw the whole thing in at once or something
No.
like that? I don't know. Like, what are you guys doing?
No.
We want to know. Is anybody out there? Houston?
Okay.
Silence.
Right. I'm gonna
I'm
make
using
more.
a cutting board and it's a little tricky to get thin enough, but looks good.
Oh, really? Okay, Ryan. Yep. I like the straightener.
Well, actually, it doesn't need to be thin. But you want to put that down? It's gonna.
Okay.
The press works.
The press.
Okay, should we try the press?
Okay, but just let me do mine here. So I'm just moving it back and forth like this, just to push it out. See?
Well, I didn't expect that we are so slow. It's already 7. I think
Is it?
everybody's
Okay,
hungry.
yeah. Everybody's hungry.
Should
We're
we
almost there.
speed up?
Yeah, we're speeding up. Okay,
Do
so
like high
just
speed.
the Spätzle, and then we can fry everything and bake it. We'll be ready in 15 minutes. Yeah.
All right. So we have to do the bratwurst. We have to do the cucumber
Yeah,
salad.
it's done.
We gotta bake.
Well, while it's baking, we can do that.
We're looking into like eating at
7:30.
7:37.
No rush. Anybody rushing to go somewhere? No,
Yeah, where would you go these days?
I don't know.
But I bet everybody's hungry.
Yes,
Right?
but it's all good. Next week's class. Everybody should sign up for next week's class. Okay.
Not
My
sure if there's a
hands.
class. Okay, I want to do the press now.
Okay.
I put
Okay. Let me take mine out first. There's a lot of Spätzle. Look at that.
It's awesome how much you can get out of one batch.
I know. It's only like 400 grams of 400 or 500 grams. 400. Right. I think that's enough. So.
Yes. Okay, we're doing the press thing.
Okay.
And the press thing is gonna make them long and droppy. See this? Ooh, now
look
we're
at
making
that.
pasta.
Like a rice. No, don't
Oh yeah,
Don't
they
make
look great too.
they look great.
Another completely different shape. Do you see that?
Yeah.
They look like little worms. What?
Good. Okay.
They look completely different than the other two.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good.
Awesome.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Let's do.
So we did the cutting board, we did the strainer, we did the press, and they all look different. They all taste the same, but the eye eats
I eat with you.
with you.
Okay.
We're gonna
shut that
put them
up.
all together. So we have to frying.
Yeah.
We have to frying.
We're gonna fry. I'm
you
gonna
wanna
put
use the wok,
this
Trish?
to the side. Yeah, I'm thinking of using the wok.
Okay, Patricia is a wok queen.
So I'm just gonna use this.
Okay,
Love
we'll clean up
this.
a little bit over here.
We'll just move the cutting board. And if you want to get an oven-proof
What's this?
pan.
Oh, can you move
Sorry,
the lid?
yeah. Lid. Flour everywhere. Okay. So you guys already cut your speck. So for those who are vegetarian, don't add the speck. You'll just add oil, okay? So I'm gonna this away. Okay. Turn it on really high. You have your speck. Okay, speck. This is a big batch. All right. So get it really hot, and then we'll add the speck to it. And then we're going to saute our onions in there, and we're going to saute our bratwurst in there, and we'll throw the Spätzle in, and then we'll add some cheese, mix it up, a little bit of it, and then on the coat on top. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Wir haben keine Overhead-Shot.
Okay. All right. So I know, because if you do the speaker gallery, then that's why you don't have it. Okay.
What is
So
the
now
speaker-
it's really
Can you fix it?
hot here. Okay.
Is this one?
Take off the speaker gallery. Okay. And just pin it. Just gallery. Gallery. And then you pin spotlight. I mean, spotlight. Oh, okay. All right.
Can they not see the overhead?
Everybody can see the overhead, right, guys? Can everybody see the overhead? Everybody see the overhead? Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, they can see it.
Okay, perfect. So now this is hot. I'm just gonna add the speck to it. And
Can I do this?
yeah, you can do that.
Is it
Okay,
good?
yes.
This
Okay,
is what you're gonna do, okay?
all right. While
Don't do
he's
too
doing
much.
that.
Don't screw it up.
If you have some helpers in your kitchen there, you can always slice the cucumbers into a bowl, okay?
Awesome. Is this very hot? It's
Yeah.
the first time using it, eh?
The cast iron on the wok, yeah, on the induction.
Awesome.
Okay.
Has anybody prepared question for Constantine for later? This is your only chance to ask the knife expert from Germany about
Okay.
anything.
Anything, huh?
See, and then the speck now become translucent. Slowly.
Yeah, cast iron takes a long time to heat up, but it's all good.
The smell is amazing.
Smell amazing?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna slice my cucumbers. Right?
Should I wash them?
I already washed it.
Oh.
Oh. Sorry. Okay.
So we're slicing onions.
No, slicing cucumbers.
Of
Really thin, okay,
yeah.
guys?
course.
Do you see that? Really thin.
You can also use a good sharp knife if you want.
Yeah, which I can too. Which I will. Okay.
But
But I thought it'd be easier and quicker.
yeah.
But here. All right.
So yeah, when we met Constantine and we start talking about knives, I was not into knives, but getting to know all the details and then the history and then how things are gonna be made and the quality, and if you really get into this, you're gonna be addicted to knives. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like he convinced me within like
I can't believe like all the history, but also things that are made that are obsolete, you know, things that are made to not last nowadays. I think we were just having this conversation with one of our customers here.
Yep.
And she was just like, anything made in Germany, that's what we want. Yeah, I was talking to Sherry about it. Remember Sherry Boo?
Sherry, yeah.
She's
Where is
like,
she?
her whole
Super-
kitchen is like Miele, like Germany. She's like, what do I need to buy? She's been in lots of our cooking classes. So
Yep.
she sees all of us in
And
with
she's
Miele.
Dutch.
She's Dutch. She's
She wants to buy
European.
German.
Okay, so what you want to do is coat everything around here, Sven, with the speck.
Yeah, I think I did well.
you did very well. Yeah.
Is it? Should we cook it over on this side, or is the wok enough?
I think the wok's enough. Can everybody see it from here? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
It's really hot. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. How's your beer, Sven?
Empty almost.
Okay, so you want to coat it everywhere so it becomes stick free too. Yeah. So you can add some butter. Do you want to add some butter, Sven?
Sure.
It's right here. Okay.
Why do we want to add butter?
You're gonna add some butter. Make Butterspätzle.
You guys notice the different taste of butter in European butter
And American Canadian butter.
like a grain-fed butter. Huge difference.
A little bit.
How much do you want?
No, just yeah,
A corner?
yeah, Corden. Perfect. Okay.
Teamwork.
Whoa, okay. All right, we can fry that. Yeah, you want to fry it, Sven?
Sure.
And then I'll fry the
Oh yeah, so the speck becomes now crispy.
Mhm.
If you don't have
Do you
butter at
want to
home,
fry
can you?
this on the side?
Yeah, we have to fry the. Okay, we're gonna fry the bratwurst now. Okay, everybody. Be careful with your ear thingy.
Oh, my ear.
Don't drop
AirPods.
it.
I'm gonna add some onions here too.
What are you looking at?
All right, was there a question, Ingrid?
So weird.
Sorry?
Did she ask?
You gotta speak up. Can't hear you.
Oh, es tut mir leid, ich habe das angelassen. Ich habe keine
Okay.
Frage.
Oh, okay. All right, so you're gonna fry everything in the pan here, okay, guys?
So if you don't have the bratwurst, would you still fry the onions?
Yeah, fry the onions, the
Okay.
speck, everything.
Fry the onions, fry this.
So you don't want to burn the onions, like, yeah, you just want to add. I only add a little bit. That's a lot of onions. And this is a big pan too, right? It's a lot.
Are we done with the water?
So we're done with the water. You can move it to the side. Okay, you're just gonna brown the onions, and then the next step is adding the Spätzle to it after, but you want to brown everything first, okay? That's why I actually wanted the bratwurst a bit smaller so you can actually fry it quicker. So if you want, you can always cut the bratwurst in half again. Down this side. Fry it. Yeah.
Enough heat?
Yeah, that's enough heat.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, now the bratwurst is opening up, and this is exactly what you want.
Yeah.
So the
Right.
heat goes really into the sausage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can keep doing that. And then just keep slicing your cucumber, okay, guys? And make sure your oven is preheated to 425, okay?
Anything for the dressing here, Trisha?
Just water.
Okay.
And a little vinegar if you want, but just water. Hey, everyone, how's everybody doing?
It's very simple so far, I think.
Yeah, it's simple, but
You have to follow.
did we answer your question, Yvette, about the difference between the other brands of knives? How it compares the price also. It's very price. I think the prices for Gouda are way much better than Wustel or any other, the other one, Svilling, J.A. Svilling too. Yeah. So you'll find that the price is very competitive. Yeah. What?
Nothing. I just want to flip my sausage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Everybody grated your cheese at home?
So we mix the Gruyere and the
Edam.
Edamer together.
And try it. I want to try. Yummy. Okay.
It's not very hot.
Not too hot.
Oh.
Trying to turn it over here.
Yeah.
There's a wall.
We'll switch gears to speed up our Spätzle a little bit here. Okay.
We can turn on fast boil.
Awesome.
Okay. Right, this should be good, right?
Yeah, so we grated both cheeses and then we kind of mixed them together.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay.
Or
and
if you
now-
want to make 2 batches, you can make 1 batch with Gruyere cheese and then another batch with the Edamer cheese, and you can taste the difference in the cheeses too. Or you do like 1 big pan and then 1 cheese on the left side and the other cheese on the other side. So you just have like different flavors.
Different flavors.
But you put everything in one, right?
I'm gonna put everything in one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's better now. That's
that's
faster.
better, sorry, yeah, because I was on the walk.
Yep.
Okay, guys, how's everybody doing at home? Is it all frying up for you guys there? Good? Okay, ours are browning up very well
Can
here.
you put the
The bratwurst, yeah.
on? We can fry the bratwurst
After?
on a separate pan, and then we
Okay,
just do the
sure.
Spätzle now with that if you want.
Okay, I'm just gonna
So we
take
can
this.
keep going. Yeah, put it over here.
No, it's good.
Okay.
Okay. Here you go. Okay, the next thing you're gonna do, we're gonna add a little bit more oil if you want, but we're good. We just wanna fry the Spätzle in here. Okay? I'm gonna add a little butter though. Can you add a butter to it, son?
Where do you put the butter? Oh,
Right
yeah,
here?
okay. So you use butter instead of oil today?
Yeah. You can use camelina oil if you like.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Ooh, lots of steam.
Okay, we're gonna add the Spätzle now.
All of them?
Not all,
Half?
just half.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you use any pepper or any other spices?
Salt.
More salt?
Salt.
So we're gonna fry up the Spätzle to make it a little bit more
A little
crunchy.
crispy, yeah.
Need more salt?
Okay, there you go. So your bratwurst is inside the flavor. I'm gonna add a bit more.
Is that a walkie or something to fry the bratwurst?
Yeah, well, I can get it later. And then I'm just gonna get a pinch of salt in here, guys. I like to use Maldon salt here, okay? You pinch it, it's nice. Okay, perfect.
Can I try some?
Yeah.
I'm hungry. Are you guys hungry?
Good,
Oh, it's so fluffy. They're awesome.
fluffy, yeah.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna distribute everything?
Gruyere cheese right on top.
Cheese now?
Cheese, yeah.
You guys. Cheese. Cheese.
Just put cover it all.
I like a lot of cheese.
It would be great more, but I like to do,
Like this?
and we're gonna
Oops.
bake it in the pans. Man.
Of course in the pan.
Okay.
This happens when you cook.
Now I've shut the pan off after I sauteed it a bit. And
More cheese. I love cheese.
more cheese. Okay, then
No, it's
let's,
good. I'm just
let's do more
teasing.
cheese.
No, I do more cheese. No, that's good.
There's
That's
so
good.
much cheese left. Look at that. Put all this cheese. Here, I'll grate it all.
I think that's good.
Is
I've never
it?
had so much cheese in my cheese Spätzle.
Kaesespaetzler? I like cheese too. The Gruyere cheese.
Is this the Gruyere or the?
No, this is Gruyere.
Okay, awesome, yeah.
Okay, good.
Awesome.
Okay,
Ready to bake?
yeah, ready to bake.
Okay.
So this is really hot. Okay, so
How long are we baking?
we're just gonna
Golden
bake it
brown?
till it's
5 minutes?
yeah brown, like to get it like just
'Kay.
melted. Okay.
Right.
Okay, guys. And then we put it. We're gonna serve it with some chives, some dill, and some shallots.
To do the bread. Yeah.
Oh, the bread too. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Okay. Timer 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
So you do this, and then I
Yeah.
wanted to do the bread.
Okay.
Take my
All right.
frying pan.
Yeah, I'll fry it. I'll grab a frying pan here. Do you have any frying pans
We
here?
moved everything to the back.
Moved everything to the back. Okay, no worries. We can fry that in a bit here. Well, Sven, what you can do now is do your bread.
Okay, move back. Can you move all this?
Yes. Move all back here.
I would like to present to you my sourdough bread.
It's not sourdough, it's rustic.
Exactly. The bit that we don't have anymore because we give it all to you. And do you do butter and chives, Trish?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's very popular in Germany. Just a nice rustic bread with butter and then some chives on it. It's amazing. And where's my knife? Constantine wanted to give me a bread knife. So he sent me one. I'm gonna try this. Let's see if it cuts like butter.
Don't cut yourself.
Exactly, so I'm taking this out. This has no wooden handles, it's just one piece of steel.
Just a quick side note, that's interesting that Güde invented the serrated edge. The knife that you hold in your hand is actually the inventor of that serrated edge.
They invented this?
Exactly.
Awesome.
They
I like
in
those
1920
details.
they invented that. Yeah.
Okay, I've got a
They
pan.
just made a mistake. They
Ooh.
didn't patent it.
I've got this little small
Oh.
pan or just a pan.
I think that happens with a lot of German technologies. Eh?
What happened?
You know, just
Oh, you got your-
Güde invented this, this,
Really?
but they didn't patent it. So everybody-
Constantine? Can you verify that?
yeah, he just told me.
You just did? Okay.
I didn't make that up. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we're having a nice
Bread.
bread, and then we use our European style butter. Do you have the chives?
Yes, I have chives. So what you want to do is chop your chives and your dill up. Just put it on.
Yeah, I still have to finish my bratwurst.
Okay.
Okay.
I like to just cut the chives in half like that. And then chop it again. Yeah, look at that. This is my favorite on pretzel. You
Oh
know,
my god!
pretzel.
When we lived in Hamburg together, if you go to like a subway station, you're gonna buy a pretzel with butter and just chives on it, and just eat it. And it's so
Every day.
good.
It was like €1 or something like that.
Patricia like loves those details about Germany, those like street food things. And,
Yeah.
give me
Nice
some.
fresh bread. Yeah.
So this is very cool. You just do just a butter rustic bread with chives on it.
You need more
Constantine,
butter.
do you notice? Have you?
No. I want
Are you a
more
rustic guy?
butter.
I absolutely love it. I would
Oh.
love to get the
my
smell
God.
of it through the camera.
Yes. No, you
It's-
need thicker butter.
And sorry, we didn't send you a kid.
You were supposed to. I was surprised
Next
you
time.
didn't.
Oh my god.
You think the chives would survive that?
Yeah. So I like mine like thick.
Oh yeah.
Like thick. And then you put this. Okay. But in
A
the
little bit of salt
meantime,
and pepper, maybe. If you have unsalted butter, then you should put a pinch of salt on it and pepper.
Mhm.
Mm.
okay, guys.
Oh,
So in the meantime, we also have your dill Kräuter seasoning package for the cucumber. What you're gonna do is you're gonna add here. What do you need, Sven? You need 3 tablespoons of water and 3 tablespoons of oil. And you want to use like a neutral oil. Okay, neutral oil. All right,
Where's the salt.
your salt is right.
Ooh.
Spätzle done.
So usually you would
Give
eat
it another
this
5
with the
minutes.
Spätzle together, but I couldn't resist. I needed to try it. I need you guys know how awesome this is.
Yeah.
Very good. Germans love bread and beer. I'm very happy right now. Johnny.
So then mix
Okay,
that
Patricia's doing
dill.
the dill dressing for the cucumber salad.
So you put 3 tablespoons. So grate or slice all of your cucumbers there, or half of it, and then add 3 tablespoons of water and 3 tablespoons of oil to it. Okay. And then I'm just going to add the cucumber. If you can see, cucumber straight to the.
The Spätzle are almost done.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
So guys, keep an eye on the Spätzle, okay? If your oven is very powerful, you just want the cheese like a little brownish.
Low brown.
Don't over burn it, okay?
Okay. Perfect. Let me try this.
Let me see.
So good. And dill.
More dill on the dill dressing?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Absolutely.
No. Really?
Yes.
Maybe just for like
Garnish.
garnish.
And good.
What about, why did you shut off my breakfast?
No, because it's induction. I had so many things going on. Okay. Put her away. And we're good. We are ready.
We are almost ready.
Okay.
Oh, we wanted. Sorry,
What do we
Constantine,
have
but
to
there's
do?
so much things going on with cooking and stuff. I think the Spätzle need 2-3 more minutes. Does
2-3 more
anybody
minutes.
has a question for our?
Cooking class or for Constantine? Where are you guys at? I want to try this knife. I wanted to get you one of this knife.
I
I
know.
want it like really thin. Oh, look at that.
We always struggled at home, right?
Yeah,
like-
we have like these other knives.
What is
not
your
from
favorite
Gouda,
knife?
But now we have a good one. Sorry, Constantine?
What is your favorite knife to use?
My favorite knife,
Patricia.
I like to use the cleaver or the chai dao. That's all I use.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah. I think cutting with that is just easy. Even like when I do like duck or chicken or turkey, it's so easy to use.
Eating
Cut
bread,
herbs,
drinking beer,
everything.
waiting for the Spätzle to finish. And Ryan, we're in the same boat.
Okay. Okay. Spätzle. Spätzle. Okay, perfect. So once we take that Spätzle out, the Kaesespaetzler, we're gonna put a little bit of chives and dill on top, and also finish with shallots, the
Crispy.
fried shallots. Okay. Why is your breakfast not frying? Let's move it to here. What's your favorite knife, Constantine?
Definitely the Zantoku knife.
Zantoku,
Perfect
yeah,
to run
that's a
with.
good one. I saw that you were holding that one.
Yeah, I like to chop a lot. I love Asian style cooking, so this is the perfect mixture.
Terry, Sven only wants to put the dill on as garnish, but you can chop the dill up and throw it into your dill salad, too, the cucumber too.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Did you put some salt on it?
No.
You like salt?
Mm.
Okay. Patricia's usually a salty butter person.
Yeah.
I am not.
I love.
But I like to add salt to my butter bread. Is that it?
Mhm.
It's not salty butter though.
Yeah, the dressing package. Mix that package with 3 tablespoons of water and 3 tablespoons of oil.
This one.
Mix that up. And then in that same bowl, add the cucumber to it.
It's too hot.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want a golden brown.
Yeah.
Usually bratwurst is made on a barbecue grill.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of espresso. We still have like so much dough left.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Uh-huh. Do you have some
Okay.
oil or something or butter?
Butter. Add butter.
Can you check on the Spätzle?
It's getting there. Yep, it's getting brown. We're just,
It's getting brown.
yeah, it's getting
Awesome.
brown. Okay.
Also, what goes very well with Spätzle is roulade
Roulade,
with Rotkohl.
which we already did.
We did it last year, I think. Last year we made the Roland and had the Spätzle ready, and this time we have making the Spätzle from scratch. So
Okay,
there's only so much you can do.
I know.
Let me try your butter sandwich.
Yeah.
2-inch of butter.
Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
we have any fries left?
I'm gonna
For
move
later?
this because I'm gonna put the cast iron on here. The pan. Okay. How's this gonna look here?
Do you want me to take it out?
It's not brown yet. Do you want it brown?
I think that's good.
That's good. You
Yeah,
want it like
It's
that?
yeah. I don't want to
Okay.
have it too dry.
Okay.
How's your guys' kitchen? How does your guys' kitchen smell? Sorry.
How does your kitchen smell? Perfect.
Because the cheese, the Gruyere cheese, should create a nice aroma in your kitchen right now.
Okay.
Have
Sven,
you ever tried Spätzle on bread?
can you take it out?
Mhm.
Would this be too hot for you? Here, there's another one.
Where do you want it? On the cutting board?
Right on the cutting board. We can put it on the cutting board, right, Constantine? The heat?
If it's too hot, I would be a bit careful, but I think that should be fine.
Okay, well,
This
you
is-
know what? Okay.
Okay.
No worries.
We don't
You
want
put
to
it
risk.
right here. There you go. It's all good. Better shot this way.
Okay, coming.
Ooh,
Awesome.
look at that.
Our Spätzles are coming. How do we do this?
Try some.
Should we plate it or should we? Okay,
Hmm.
Patricia's plating the whole pan.
Just the pan. That's the reason why we put it in here and then you serve it
Okay.
like that.
And my
I
sausage
like
is getting
dill.
ready as well.
And I'm just picking off the dill.
So we had the 2 sausages. One was fried and cut in within the Spätzle, and the other one was just fried on the side, golden brown from each side.
And it's
I usually like
really
to eat it with ketchup or
What?
mustard.
Spätzle?
No, the sausage.
Oh,
The
yeah.
bratwurst.
You guys have some mustard. How's everybody's Spätzle looking?
Are you guys taking it out from the oven?
Look at the shallots.
Do we add the no?
Now the dill to the water. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna put shallots in there. So these are already done shallots for you. Fried. So we didn't have to fry the shallots.
Awesome.
Okay, and I'm gonna add more chives to it on top. And then some more dill. Okay. And we are done. I like to just hand kind of do this, but you can also use a knife to cut it and do that.
This is like almost family style, hey?
It
And
is
then
family
you can
style.
take it off.
Yeah. So like in München or when I was at Oktoberfest, they would serve this big one out of like a cast iron pan like this, and then we would just scoop it up and eat.
Should we try it?
Yeah. But I think I forgot utensils for you. So how's everybody doing? How is your Spätzle? Turn on your videos. Let
Yeah,
us
we
see,
want to now
guys.
see final results, guys.
Yeah.
Are we having a dish on the table or not? Who's coming
Oh,
first?
okay. There you go,
Chef?
Peter. Wow, look at that. Yum.
Put some butter on your
Butter
bread.
and chives on your bread.
If
thick
you like, if you
piece.
like.
Thick piece like mine.
Oh,
Look
there
at
you
that.
go. David is
See?
ready to eat. Looks exactly like
Exactly
ours.
ours.
Yes, awesome.
Wow.
Looks exactly like ours.
Yeah. David, wow.
Good
How
job.
is it? Try it.
Yeah, we have to try it now.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. I haven't had lunch today.
Really? I had lunch.
I do like a little. Can you hold it?
Yeah.
Mm,
Why don't I take it with?
because
My-
I can't wait.
Oh, look at that
Ooh,
cheese.
That's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
It's really hot. You gotta get a
Okay.
bratwurst.
Terry. Ingrid.
Ooh, look at that. Wow.
Terry looks amazing.
Yeah. Ooh, look at Ingrid's. Yum.
Oh, she made a big square one.
Yeah.
Let me try it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I need to try this.
You can also have some pepper to it if you'd like.
Awesome.
Mm. Wow. The dill.
This is
So
very,
good.
very powerful.
Yeah. We can have some cucumber salad to the side. Sam.
Oh, the cucumber salad, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There you go.
Look how the cheese, like,
Look how it's like melting,
I love
right?
that.
Look at that. Gruyere cheese. How's everybody doing there?
some people are still
Not quite there
baking.
yet, okay. And your bratwurst, I'd like to just put it right on there. And just have like a whole pan like that. You probably have so much more Spätzle left, which you can cook and then just kind of spread it apart and then you can freeze it. And you
Then
can
you have it the
fry
next
it
day.
or have it
Yeah.
the next day. Just put it in the fridge.
Should we put this on top?
Yeah, put it right on top there. Look at
It's
that.
so German.
And then, yeah, very German. Look at that. Look at that. Let's put some
I think the
dill
last
right
missing
on
piece is
top.
another full glass of beer.
Yeah. Wow.
I have another Paulaner. It's a Munich beer.
Okay, Sophie. How is yours?
How's it looking?
Wow.
Yeah.
Lots of cheese. And your sourdough bread you have in the back there. What kind of bread knife do you have?
Do you like to toast your bread or do you eat it like as it is, Trish?
Oh, I like black bread. I like toasted.
So if you guys like, you can also like slightly toast your sourdough bread to make it like a little crunchy.
Yeah.
Look how much lighter this Paulaner beer is.
Yeah. But that's a
It's a hell.
Münchner Hell. Yeah. Wow.
Hell means lighter.
Not quite there. Everybody, turn on your videos. Let us see. We want to see.
Yeah, how's it looking? Are we going to eat something tonight?
Mm.
Ingrid?
Okay, so sieht
Ja.
es aus bei uns.
Okay,
Wow.
zeig mal.
Ooh, look at the bratwurst. Wow.
Yeah, you have hungry boys at home.
Yeah.
Hungry boy,
Yeah, there you go.
hungry girl.
Awesome. Oh, who's that?
Dankeschön, wir essen schon.
Dankeschön.
Das hat
Bitteschön.
Spaß gemacht, danke.
Bitte. Auf Wiedersehen.
Have a good night. See you in the store.
Ja.
Yeah, look, I like mine like really thick.
Okay, so some people are eating. Some people are still waiting.
I'd like to ask Constantine a few questions about the Nesmuk knife.
Yeah, Konstantin. One more time, please. What do you think about the
I'm
dish?
here.
Have you, how would you rate our Spätzle
It's-
without trying it?
10 of 10 for sure, and it's such a pity to not be able to taste it right now. You guys did an
Next
amazing
time we'll
job.
send you one.
For sure.
Next week. Do the Peking duck with us. Chinese New Year's.
Oh, you
guys.
do? Oh, wow. I love Peking duck. Golden brown and crispy.
Mhm.
Oh, the bratwurst is so good. The sliced bratwurst and the Spätzle. The veal bratwurst. Man. Okay, Nesmuk. What do you want to know about the Nesmuk? Nice, Patricia.
Like, whenever I go to a steakhouse, they give me not the nicest steak knives. And when I unpacked this one, I was like, this will slice through my good piece of steak.
But it looks so different.
Mhm.
And take it off. It look like a particular steak knife.
Yeah, so steak knives have like, they look more like this, right? Like the groove, like here in Canada. But why is a Nesmuk knife just like that?
The philosophy of Nesmuk is when you have the highest approach to yourself, then Nesmuk is probably the right choice, because with a Nesmuk you can you can have, I would really say the precisest cuts that you can ever imagine. And that's the philosophy of that company. So they use materials within the production and the blades that have never been used so far in the industry. And the idea or the vision of the founder of the company was to create a very unique piece that is first super, super, super light, but extremely sharp at the same time. And it holds the sharpness for, I mean, at Nesmo, we probably said like, it's probably one of the sharpest knives that you can get in the market or in the world. They just wanted to have the best of the best, and not just to have a crazy sharp knife, but also use outstanding material. So the development of that knife took almost, I think, like 2 years. But
You're talking about the steak knife alone, or just in general?
Oh no, just I'm talking about this one here. So this is the general chef knife, and it's adapted. Okay. The idea also is
too,
that I've seen it in that's amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
2 years to develop a knife.
Wow.
Yeah, somehow, because Nesmo they don't have a lot of knives to offer, more like a few pieces, but that's their philosophy. To you don't need a ton of knives in your kitchen, but eventually just a few ones and the right ones. So that's actually, it's kind of a contemporary piece of art, I would say. And it's the shape of the knife is actually orientated by like the first kind of knives that were discovered, which are like 3,500 years old. And the interesting fact is that when you Google Nesmuk with 2 S, not 1 S, the brand is written with 1 S, you find a very, very old traditional shape of a knife, which is mostly like up to 4,000 years old. It's called a Bowie knife. So this is the shape of a Bowie knife, but it's adapted to the kitchen. So.
And where would that be from? Like from Egypt or Italy?
Actually from North Europe, mostly in Finland, that region.
Oh,
that's
really?
It came from, yeah.
Exactly. Oh, I was completely wrong.
Hey, Ryan is ready with his Spätzle. Why don't you turn on your camera? Constantine, stay there. Ryan, Nicole, show us your Spätzle. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wow. See? Big,
awesome.
Thick butter. Oh, your cheese is melted. Very nice.
Yeah.
See, look, he's got that glass. Sophie. Ooh.
That looks amazing, Ryan. Good job. Nice beer, nice glass, nice Spätzle,
bread.
nice everything.
Everything's good.
See, guys, you always should pick up everything.
That's great. So from Nesmuk, like, we have only a few selection compared to Gouda. Gouda has a bread knife, everything, paring knife, everything.
Okay.
And Nesmuk only has those. Why?
Only.
Well, I'm just saying, like, why only a few selection? Is it because they're doing more research and development? Like you said, it takes 2 years to develop a knife. Or is it because it's more catered to German, European cooking that they only use these kind of shapes of knives?
Actually, both brands have different approaches to their customers. So Nesmuk is more like you need 2 to maximum 5 knives in your kitchen to be happy, to be able to cook what you want to cook. But we make it the way that it's just enjoyable for you to have the best sharpness and to get the finest results when cutting. Whereas Gouda is more on a very, very professional side. As a common chef, you are used to have more than just a few pieces within your range of cooking or cutting. That's more or less the 2 different approaches of the 2 brands, actually.
Yeah. So you said like 5 knives. What are the 5 knives that you would suggest to have? So you already said the chef Santoku.
Yeah. You usually you do 60 to 70% of all your cutting work with one knife, and that's usually. Let me see. I think I got one here. That's usually mostly the Western style chef knife.
I like that. I like this one, the Delta.
Delta,
Yeah, exactly. And with that knife, you can slice meat, you can weigh vegetables, you can cut fish and everything. At the same time, you definitely should have a serrated edge knife to cut bread, for instance. I mean,
Serrated
Sven
one,
knows it.
this
We
one?
Germans love our bread. Exactly.
Yes.
Yes. You probably need a slicing knife if you have a more specific task of cutting meat, especially. You definitely need a paring knife. So what you always do is peeling off, what do you call it? The onion. When you peel an onion, when you peel potatoes, or when you cut some garlic pieces into small pieces, you definitely need a smaller knife.
Mhm.
And a lot of people, especially when you have family or stuff, you want to have kind of a further smaller utility knife, and this can be a smaller chef knife or a santoku knife that has an all-purpose approach, but has also a more specific use for smaller things to cut.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
usually
and
like 5 to 6 knives.
more cooking at home these days.
Yeah.
It makes so much more fun to have professional gear at home. Like everything is more fun when you have the right stuff. If you go
Absolutely.
skiing, you want to have the best skis. If you
Yeah.
want to drive a car, you want to drive an awesome car. And if
A German car.
obviously. And then if you cook a lot at home, then obviously you want to have an awesome knife. And then you can.
But a
it's so much
Subaru
more
is
fun.
great too, especially for Canadian winter.
That's true.
Yes.
Anyway,
So yes,
that was a fun night.
that was a
Mission
fun night.
accomplished.
Thank you.
Dankeschön.
So,
To
Dankeschön.
Constantine and Patricia.
And thank you to Subaru for sponsoring our cooking show. We really appreciate the whole every year that we've done a cooking class. Subaru has sponsored that. So we really enjoy the partnership. So for those who do drive a Subaru, come on in, show us your Subaru key, and you may get a extra stuff in your kits. Okay, guys?
Okay, that's new.
Yes, that's not new. It's always been Subaru.
I should show you my key all the time.
But
And
yeah.
and if you're interested in a new knife set, if you want to expand your
Knife
experience,
selection.
then talk to Patricia or me, and then Constantine is always around, and then we'll show you these awesome knives with you talk about that wood handle too. I was blown away by that. You told me the oldest wood in the world. What was that all about for that Nesmuk handle? What is it? Oak knife? No, what was it?
It's up to 4,000-year-old fossilized bog oak on that one.
Fossilized.
Yeah.
Wow.
It has been
So
actually
it's not just the knife, it's also the handle that makes those knives so unique. And
Can you interchange them? Can you change the handles?
No, you can't.
No.
You would
Okay.
you, you can, but you would need to destroy the knife, and that's something you don't want.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Thank you,
awesome.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody. It was great.
Thank
and
you.
then you find us here at Umami Shop as always. And then let's see
And
what
thank
we
you
cook
for
next.
and thank you for watching us also on YouTube here. We are live stream on YouTube, but you can watch the show after too. And pick up your kit for next week. Peking duck Chinese New Year's, you guys.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.